Hello everyone, I'm Kai Jones, the Kinston Free Press sports reporter, and welcome to the first ever Free Press Final Report. This show will preview every high school football game going on in the area, and then after those games, I'm going to come back here and tell you exactly what happened in those games with some video as well. Sounds good? All right. This week is, of course, week 1, and we have 6 games to get through. But first, I want to promote the Free Press Football Preview. 18 stories on all 8 teams in the Free Press coverage area, plus a couple more stories by me, one about the attack on football and how it affects local teams. Stop by the Kinston Free Press office and pick you up one before the games. All right, though, let's get into some football. Of course, the Jones Senior Trojans are starting off their season with 3A Northside Monarchs. Of course, they were 0-11 last year and are coming into this game a heavy underdog, but they're excited to kick the new season off. The Trojans seem to be relaxed before practice Wednesday, but this game has traditionally been a rough game for Jones Senior. The Trojans have lost to the Monarchs 144-6 over the last 3 years that the two played. Senior lineman Clinton Banks said the team is just going to play their hardest and see what happens on Friday night.
We got to do our hardest, do everything we've been told. We played them before, you know. I mean, they've always been a competition. They're bigger than us, but that don't mean nothing. They can only put 11 people on the field. We can only put 11 people on the field. They just got more of them.
Lenoir is preparing to play their first game under new head coach Jim Collins. Collins has added Cleveland Williams to his staff. He was a part of the staff that helped Shelby beat Kinston in the state championship in 2015. He also added Hall of Famers Jimmy Summers and George Whitfield. The Hawks were 5-6 last season. One of those losses were in the opener to Bunn 31-30. Collins doesn't want his team to dwell too much on that loss.
I try not to dwell too much on last year's experience, and a lot of the things going around the community is that the referees cost us the game, and the referees didn't cost us the game. We had some critical interceptions. We lost the football. We gave up 2 big plays late, and you can't do that and beat a good team. So we're just gonna have to. I tell players, just worry about playing, let us worry about coaching, let the referees worry about refereeing, and we'll be good. Let's just go play the game the way it's supposed to be.
The Chargers are looking for revenge in the Seahawks. Southside beat Aiden Griffin 26-0 in Chakawindy last season. The Chargers finished last season 6-6, including losing their last 4 games, something that's never happened under head coach Paul Cornwell, but they still made the playoffs for the 13th time under them. Still, the Chargers senior DB, Mike Webb, said they're looking for revenge.
Them beating us 26-0 is like, okay, we got to bring our A game. They're going to bring their A game. We just got to come out on top.
Green Central snapped a long playoff win drought last season, going 8-5 and making it to the second round of the state playoffs. The Rams hope to keep going up despite losing a large part of their starting offense. Against the 4A South Central Falcons, the Rams say senior quarterback B.J. Corbett will get the start under center. Corbett plays differently than former quarterback Jackson Batchelor, but 3-year starter on the line, Walker Sutton, said Corbett offers a different element to this offense.
He knows that he can, even if the pocket does collapse, that I know that he can scramble and get a few yards whenever we got to. Like on 3rd down, I know he can turn something into a first down, touchdown.
A game that was once a conference rivalry brings the Vikings up against the Farmville Central Jaguars that boast a big team up front that includes ECU commit Keziah Everett. The Jaguars are known to be a power run-style offense. Kinston boasts a smaller team than last year, but also one of the fastest teams they've ever had. The Vikings say whoever wins in the trenches will win the ball game. They also say running the ball will be important, and they've been happy with their running backs as a whole, but Justin Holloway will get the start on Friday.
Pretty much. I got a lot of big players, but it don't really scare me, you feel me? Just play Kinston football, and we're going to get the win.
And now for the game of the week. Arundel Parrott going on the road to Rocky Mount Academy. A rivalry renewed. A state championship rematch. Of course, the two teams have won the last 4 NCISAA 2A state titles. The Patriots have been in the game all 4 years and have lost both times they've seen the Eagles in the championship game. In fact, the Patriots are 2-5 in the last 4 years against the Eagles, including last year's 66-60 overtime loss in the state championship game that stopped them from getting their 3rd straight championship. The Patriots have lost a lot of core players from the championship teams, including quarterback Connor Bright. Some say the Patriots may be rebuilding, but safety turned quarterback Zach Vendemia said the Patriots are ready to play this game.
First and foremost is to win. We've been going hard all summer, and I think we're going to be prepared for this Friday. I mean, I think everyone knows what this game means. I mean, everyone's at the game last year. It's at our home field, so everyone knows about it, and everyone's ready. It's going to be a good game. Yeah, the younger guys, I mean, last year we kind of messed around a little bit with like the younger guys, but this year we're not tolerating any joking around by younger guys and making sure everyone's on the same page and has the same goal.
That's all for the first ever Free Press Final Report. Of course, you can check it back here later this weekend to get a scoop on all these games I just talked about.
Jacobs, Kean Hooker, keep it locked with Kinston Free Press Sports.